What's up everybody, my name is Timo and today we're going to talk about who's your competition. I've been doing this free funnel building type of pro bono thingy I decided I want to do, and I know what a sentence, right? Well, basically what I did is I went to Facebook groups and I offer my services for free, and a couple people answer and well, they all, hey, I'm interested in, so I was like, cool, well, what kind of funnel do you want? And they're like, well, aren't you supposed to be the expert in Quavo for me? I'm like, you don't understand how it works. I'll create it for you. You have to imagine it, you know? Like, if you don't know what kind of funnel you want, then no matter what I build for you, you're not going to like. But this is not the topic of the video. After that, you know, people were like, okay, cool, I'll call you back. And they didn't, so I decided, hey, I'll need to put in some urgency and scarcity. I was like, so, okay, you have to call me by the end of the week. It was, I think, Thursday night or Friday morning, depending on where you live. Like, you have a couple of days to call me. On Sunday midnight, Serbian time, I'm not gonna take any more clients, so if you don't call me by then you're out. And a couple people were like, okay, cool, this is what I want, and a couple people didn't even respond, and one guy was like, okay, I'll call you, and he didn't, so I was like, like if you don't care enough to like tell me what you need, then you don't need it, you don't deserve it. So then I narrowed it down, and then I had this like pre-checklist of 11 things. So I sent to those people like, hey, this is my checklist. I want you to answer those questions. And usually those questions are like, hey, you're not ready for a sales funnel. But I was like, I'll build you one anyways, but I just want to make sure we both are on the same page. Like, hey, like if you don't have enough ad spend or traffic or material for me to build the sales funnel, if you don't have the copy or the images or the video or stuff like that, then I can't build you a funnel if I don't have stuff to work with, you know? No, I can't build your house if you don't have nails or bricks. And if you want me to buy the nails and bricks and do that for you, then that's gonna cost you. Like, I'm not gonna do that for free. I just have so much time in my life. And basically one of the questions on that pre-checklist and the topic of this video is, who's your competitor? And every single person says, I do not have a competitor. And I was like, then yeah, no wonder you're broke. Like, who's your competitor? Other people who sell supplements are your competitor. People not knowing your product is a competitor. Your product being too expensive is your competitor. You know, for me, like, if you click down below, the first one would be, you know, the first link is, hey, do you want Russell Brunson and Steve Larsen and other people to work with you, personally coach you and build your funnel? The second link below is a free book. I'm giving you a free book. It's an amazing book that got me started on all this. So my competitor are not only people who are also selling that book. My competitors are every single person who sells the book. It could be this 30-day book. It's not the Expert Secrets book I'm promoting, but since you have 24 hours in your life and you decide to spend an hour or two on reading books, you can either read my book or you can read somebody else's book. But you can't read both of them at the same time. So every single person, Walmart, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or people individually who sell books are my competitor directly. But indirectly, people who make videos on YouTube, people who produce movies, TV shows, music, everybody is a competitor. Why? Because reading book requires you to spend time. And people who steal your time, aka YouTubers, or people who sell books, who are substituting, how can you spend time instead of doing replacing my offer with something else, are my direct competitor. So not only am I competing against people who are selling the same book, other book, I'm also competing with other YouTubers, cat videos, cats playing pianos on videos, stuff like that, because people don't want to read books. So how can I make that book offer so sexy that you would rather buy that book, wait 7 to 10 business days for that book to get, or 30 days if you live in Australia or whatever, and then sit down and read that book? Like, how can I make that book so sexy, so interesting, so amazing, you would rather read a book than hang out with your girlfriend and watch a movie, than play pool or basketball or just sleep, And that's my competitor. So if you do not know who your competitor is, you're in trouble, because you don't know who you're competing with. But my direct competitors, people who sell the same book as I do, I have to be better than them. So I have to know who they are. I literally have on my computer a list of people's websites who are selling the same product as I am. Why? Because I'm looking at what they're doing and I'm like, okay, this is working and this is not. I'm gonna ignore this who's working. I'm gonna model the one. I'm gonna ignore the one who's not working. I'm gonna model. That's important if you're just starting. Model the successful sales funnel of people who are already successful with what you're doing. And then once you figure it out, then how can you make it better than what they have? And then once you crush your direct competition, people selling the same product or product similar to yours, then it's time to fight against other people who are not your direct competitors but indirect competitors. For example, I don't know who you are and you just stumble on me. If you're running Facebook ads, then you and I are competitors. I don't know what you're selling, but just because there's a limited amount of ad placements, ad real estate on Facebook, you and I are competing against that position, and we are, spending more and more money. We are beating each other. Isn't that funny? That I don't even know who you are, but yet you are my competitor. So if I don't know how much you're spending, if I don't know how you're grabbing the attention, how can I do better than you? How can I do it better than you? That is the question. So that's why when people tell me they do not know who their competitors are, I know they're just beginners in this game. So why is this important for me, the person who's building the funnels for them? Well, if they can't tell me who the competitor is, then I can't model the funnel of successful successful person. We don't have those numbers, like what's the opt-in rate, what's the purchase price, what's the average car value, we don't know stuff like that. And if we don't know stuff like that, then I may be getting him maybe, let's say $30 average car value, and he might say, well, that's not good enough. because he doesn't know his competitors getting $20 average cart value, or maybe his competitors getting 100 because he's selling a supplement, and we don't know that, you know, the bar is that high and that we are underperforming because we don't know who the competitor is. So figure out who your competitor is, then funnel hack the crap out of them, figure out where they get the clients, how they structure the funnel, what's their fulfillment, what's their sales level, what's their offer, who the customer is. You think you may know who the customer is, but you don't. And that's why you need a competitor, because your competitor already did the research for you. Your competitor already spent the money to learn that and to acquire the customer, and now we're just modeling their success. That's why you need to know who your competitor is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and then if you do want to learn how to funnel hack your competitors, build a sales funnel, drive traffic, present your offer, build your offer if you don't have anything to sell, then Russell Brunson, who's the co-founder, the owner of the ClickFunnels, the software I am using to build these amazing funnels, then you can click the first link and then you will be able to sign up for the waiting list if you're watching it on February the 1st or some other time. They will be doing this like 30-day challenge stuff, and it's every other month, so I don't know when you will watch this video, but either by clicking the link below you'll be able to get on the waiting list or sign up for the challenge depending on which month of the year you're watching. If you're watching this in 2020 or 2021, then comment below like, hey, I'm watching this in 2020, and probably you're still gonna be able to sign up for the challenge. So it's the first link and sign up for the challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, I'm gonna record the next one right after this one, so see ya, bye.